It is said that girls with dreams become women with vision. May we empower each other to carry out such vision, because it isn't enough to simply talk about equality. One must believe in it, and it isn't enough to simply believe in it. One must work at it.
Hey guys, I've cracked the code. I have figured out why Meghan gets so much manufactured hate from the British press, from content creators, from just everywhere. And it's not just about her being a black woman, that plays a part, or her being an outsider, or misogyny. It's way bigger than that. Stay with me, let's break it down. So it all boils down to one thing. When Meghan left the institution, she was supposed to fade away into the ether, into oblivion. She was never supposed to thrive. The monarchy isn't just about tradition, it's about influence, it's about soft power, and part of that power comes from the illusion that being in the institution is the ultimate status symbol, the highest privilege, and the British press enforces that narrative. You see, if someone leaves and does better and thrives outside of that institution, the illusion of the monarchy begins to crack, and they cannot let that happen. So what do we see? We see this coordinated, manufactured effort to make us believe that she's nothing, that she's struggling. Every move she makes is hyper criticized, is twisted. If she works, she's desperate for money. If she's quiet, she's irrelevant. If she's successful, it's absolutely downplayed. And if there is a setback like the rebrand, it's completely amplified. You see, the goal isn't to make you hate her. That's a job for the bots. It's to make sure that no one ever believes that life outside the monarchy is better. Because the minute people start thinking that, the institution is going to lose its grip on public perception. And no one wants that. You see, the British tabloids need Meghan to fail. So check out this poll that they took on their website. 94% of their readers believe that this will be another flop, despite the success of the Meghan effect. You see, they need us to believe that Harry and Meghan made the wrong choice. But if you look at it, did they really? So imagine a world where Meghan is super successful and thriving. Wouldn't that give all the royals ideas? Wouldn't that make the public start questioning why we fund this family and if we should be funding them? You see, once you see this, you cannot unsee this. So what do you guys think? Is this hate really about her? Is it manufactured? Or is it about protecting something bigger? Let me know in the comments.
Let's discuss Meghan Markle and her recent rebrand to As Ever from, I forget the American Orchard or something of that nature. Anyway, you all, the girl cannot win, okay? Here's one thing I will say. I love Meghan Markle. I think that she's so chic. I think that she's so beautiful. I think that she's so poised. I think that there are a number of things about her to love. There's a number of positive things about seeing her specifically on a screen. I think that the reality is we have not seen a number of women that frankly are not white, to be honest, on the screen doing beautiful home related things like making a beautiful home. Okay, there have been some here and there, but primarily those who have been known for are beautiful white women, and there's nothing against it. I love a beautiful white woman. You know what I mean? Like, I spoke up for Mayor last week, so there's nothing against that. But what I will say is that I don't know, for me, I'm excited to see Meghan be on the screen. And the thing about it is, I've always enjoyed her for years. I remember at a lunch years ago, back in the Suits days when she had the TIG, and telling one of my friends, like, if Meghan plays it right, she could be like our black Gwyneth with Goop. I said this years ago, before she was even married to Harry. So for me, I get that people are frustrated that there's been this entire path and all these rebrands and all of these other things. But personally, I'm grateful that she's circled back to the OG like kind of format, which is like the TIG in some form. And the thing that actually I find endearing about it is that the way that it's all transpired, it's very like It's very real life. We all kind of get a little lost. We all kind of rebrand different things or whatever and don't get it right. And eventually, oftentimes, circle back to originally one of the earlier ideas. I mean, a slight example is I've been toying with like a podcast name and concept and all of that. And I've changed the name like 4 times. And the one that I finally landed on this past week that I'm going to launch in the future with is one of the original ones that I was toying with like a couple months ago. Okay, so I say all that to say, I feel like as frustrating for some as it is that she's done this rebrand and all of these other things, such is life. Sometimes we think that one way is going to be the path, one brand name, one path, and all of that, and things shift. Okay, a number of people saying, I don't like that it's as ever, that was Diana's thing or whatever. That is oh, I'm sorry. Now it's a crime. Now you're going to literally like hang people at the cross because they want to choose a name as an ode to their mother-in-law. So if I name something that is similar to something that my mother-in-law, I'm in trouble now. It's like she's not allowed to do normal human things. How many people name something after like a parent or a family member or an in-law or someone that they hold near and dear to them? You can have whatever opinion that you want about it. You could feel that it is disingenuous or whatever else. Only Meghan knows the root of that, the reasoning of that. And who are we to judge that? Like, you all have got to figure out how to just allow people to live and win and fall and whatnot. That is the experience of life, okay? People are not always going to get it right. All they can do is pick up and move on. I just hope that like we can start talking about her in a more positive light. Obviously, a number of people are, but I just feel like I see overwhelming hate and negativity about her online, and I would like to keep it light and fun, and let's lift her up, okay? I don't know, we're in these wild times. I just feel like, aren't we tired of like randomly tearing people down? Like, can we be positive or trying to lift people up, at least certain ones? I don't know. I've not I've not seen her do anything negative. I've not seen her do anything like particularly terrible or evil for her to receive the vitriol that she gets online. So I don't know, you all. Let's try to be positive. And honestly, for those who like her, let me know below or let me know in the comments why you like her. And for those who don't like her, let me know what it is that you don't like about her. Is it like an energy thing? Is it I don't know, what is it? I'm just curious. I love to have conversation. I welcome opinions that align with mine and opinions that oppose mine. This is, I don't know. I'm very much so an adult living in the real world. You have to coexist with various POVs. And so all are welcome here. Never feel like, you can't speak or anything like that here if you see differently than me. So yeah, bye you guys.
I was scrolling through my FYP and I came across this post from Julie Turkle. She goes on and talks about Meghan Markle's new venture, so me being me went straight to the comments. And this one particular comment caught my eye. Brooke asks, who is buying her stuff? I'm so confused. Well, Brooke, I'm here to shed some light on the subject. Have you heard of the Meghan Markle effect? You know it's where Meghan Markle wears something and sales spike up 11,000%. Well, it happened to this brand Valencia Key. Meghan was wearing the Valencia Key Joy bracelet on February 9th at her husband Prince Harry's Invictus Games. She was photographed wearing it. Fashion journalist Elizabeth Holmes identified the stainless steel gold bracelet engraved with the word joy, the one Meghan was wearing, and the bracelet sold out within 4 hours. That's who's buying her stuff. So if you're still a little confused, maybe this will shed some light and you'll be a little less confused.
So y'all know how in my head, me and Mother Sussex are like best friends. I think my head really believes this because I had another dream, y'all. I sure did. And in this particular dream, Daddy Sussex, Sir Leaks-a-Lot, had a speaking engagement in Tennessee at a black-ass school, y'all. I don't know where that came from, but we was at a black-ass school in Tennessee. Now, Mother Sussex, the children, came along with Daddy Sussex. You know who wasn't there? That other girl and them kids. I wonder if that means something in real. You know what? Let me stop. Anyway. So my children are there as well. And I got a new dog. So my dog is there playing with their dog. My children are playing with their children, having a grand old time. Me and Mother is kiki cackling. I'm even kiki cackling with Daddy Sussex, right? Daddy Sussex and Sir Leaks-a-Lot were not talking. They were not talking at all. And Mother Sussex was on some, I'm down for my man, I ride for my man, I'm down for my man type stuff. Because she was ready to go to bed if Sir Leaks-a-Lot came out his mouth the wrong way. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, Mother. So anyway, at this speaking engagement, right, Sir Leaks-a-Lot and Daddy Sussex were reminiscent about their time growing up and all the stuff that they did while they were growing up. And I mean, the kids were into it, surprisingly, and they had a good time at that speaking engagement. And then all of a sudden, a tornado was coming through, y'all. How? I don't know. Trials, tribulations, I don't know. I don't know what that symbolizes. But us being hunkered down in a shelter or tornado shelter is what got them two talking. Yes, it got them two talking. Like, I remember sitting back watching them laugh and have a good time. And they ended up giving each other a hug. And the rest of the dream, they were talking. Now, Sir Leaks-a-Lot even pulled Mother Sussex to the side. And you could see them off to the side speaking. And by the end of that conversation, I ain't gonna say they was kiki cackling like him and Daddy Sussex, but they were at least cordial. And that was good for me. Now, me on the other hand, I'm sitting there like, Daddy Sussex, I make content about you and Mother Sussex. You know Daddy Sussex pulled up IG. Of course it wasn't in his name. It had like a basketball picture. I was like, I knew y'all be having y'all ear to the social media streets. I knew it. And then my alarm went off and I woke up. Y'all have a good day.
There's a demure way to go about pretty much a superstar having the same name as your brand, and there's a not demure way to go about doing it. And we're seeing both examples since As Ever has dropped. Because despite what haters in the UK press want to tell you, it is not uncommon for more than one business to have the same name. What is uncommon and usually legally not allowed and challenged is for a business to be in the same type of business, say a clothing brand having the same name as another clothing brand. That would not be allowed. But say someone who's selling cooking wear or selling pet accessories is allowed to have the same name as someone who has a photography business with the same name, because they're in completely different businesses. But of course, when you're getting your news from hate pages, sense and facts is not something that you're operating off of. You're operating off of the narrative that Meghan is a horrible person, she's a thief, she's disingenuous, which is what we're seeing a lot from the UK media, using the hate pages to write their stories. And what we're seeing from the brands is interesting, is you have a certain brand from New York, As Ever New York, who is soaking up the media attention from the hate pages and from the UK media to gain over 2,000 followers, to start posting on their Instagram since 2023 for the first time, which has resulted in their largest post that they've ever had in likes and comments, and reposting stories saying like, there's only one As Ever. You know, going the petty route, I'm going to jump on the hate train to boost myself up. And then you have other people like As Ever Photography, someone who actually did trademark their name, because no, As Ever NYC, the clothing brand, did not trademark their name, even though they've been in business since 2015. We should also tell you, when people say that it was crazy for Meghan to do the American Riviera Orchard, even though she didn't trademark her name, isn't that crazy? There's lots of times that brands do continue to operate with the name, even though they don't have the trademark. And in Lady Audacity, I'll explain why. But you have brands like As Ever Photography who will joke about them having Meghan using a name that they've been using for 12 years in their business, but they're not going to accept jumping on a hate train though, because they don't want to be a part of that. And this is the demure way that you respond to that. This is from the Daily Mail, because they have now privated their page so I can't see it. But after making a post and seeing the hate, they said, the photographer later clarified her intentions behind the post after onlookers turned her post into nastiness. She explained, a little clarification. I had a bit of fun posting about Meghan Markle using my biz name, but I'm in no way interested in hate mongering against her. Thanks to those of you who have said nice things about my work, but I've turned off comments on my post related to As Ever because some of you are turning good-natured fun into nastiness. That's demure. Okay? And again, it's really interesting because we've already seen dozens of articles written by the Mirror and the Daily Mail, and you won't be shocked to hear that a solid 90% of them are negative, and making it sound like a rebrand is the end of a company and it is the destroyer of our company, that they can't come back from it. But in Lady Audacity, we're going to talk about how that's not true and how there's many examples of celebrity companies having to do a rebrand after a launch and turning into successful companies still. We're going to talk about the trademark, because there's rumors going around saying that Meghan didn't trademark as ever in 2022. And we're going to talk about the time before that she got ahead of the news leaking, and a time I personally thought she did it badly, even though I love how she did it this time. So join me for the next episode that should be coming out tomorrow. Pinkies up.
Do you think
they were followed, and some say pursued, by a pack of freelance photographers called paparazzis, and apparently speeds of up to 100 miles an hour, when apparently the driver of the Mercedes lost control and slammed into a barrier, hit a wall, and flipped. And from what we've seen of the car, it was a devastating accident. This car is built like a truck, and it was just crushed. We do know that Diana was revived at the scene by paramedics, but that her condition worsened very quickly. She was rushed to hospital, and as Jack said in the opening of the program, heroic efforts to revive her failed.
But the problem is that we have a president that is adversarial to states that don't vote for him. And so what some of these people fail to realize, down in Alabama, who's broke, down in Louisiana, who's broke, I can go through pretty much the entire South and tell you that they're broke, and they rely on a lot of welfare from the government. To be perfectly honest, it is tax dollars from these big blue states like New York. Yeah, they send a lot of money into taxes, and then broke states end up benefiting from it, and now they're about to find out. So we're in the find out phase, and you've got, the other senator from Alabama, she decided to weigh in as well, because the largest employer is University of Alabama, and guess what? They decided that they were going to cut all the research dollars. So research takes place at universities. So now you're going to have people in your already broke state that don't have jobs. The recession is coming. I told you here first.
Finally, you get to see the true America. The stipulation has always been that black people are lazy, that black people are on welfare. Well, guess what? A lot of poor white people in the red states are now crying that they're not getting the EBT money from the EBT cards. Why? Because they are on welfare. They have 7 and 8 kids. Now the truth is coming out, since Trump has slashed funding for the EBT and the SNAP programs. You see how many white people now are on welfare. So all this mythical stuff about black people being on welfare, oh, it's the blacks, it's the blacks, it's the blacks. Now you've seen the real America, that it's not only black people on welfare, that there are a lot of white people on welfare also. There are a lot of white people, a lot of poor people living in those red states, and those red states that voted for Trump are now getting hit hard.
Tyranny is rising in the White House, and a man has declared himself our king. So I would like to know, rather, the people would like to know what you, congressmen, and your fellow congressmen are going to do to rein in the megalomaniac in the White House.
When you talk about tyranny, when you talk about presidential power, I remember having the same discussion with Republicans when Biden was elected. The funny thing is, you're sitting here and a lot of you would probably say those January 6s who are yelling just as loud as you, who are upset just like you, and not listening.
Hey, let's restore some order. Let's restore some order. Hey, let's restore some order.
So stop yelling at me is not going to get any answer, okay?
Hey.
Like I said, we're not going to yell.
Point of order. Hey, let's get through this. Congressman, hey.
Yeah. I've seen Game of Thrones too, thank you. Let's go ahead and move on, because if you want to... If you're not going to listen, if you're not going to listen to the answer, we might as well not discuss it, right? Do you want to hear the answer? If you'd stop yelling, I will answer. Otherwise, we'll move on. If you would stop talking for a second, I will answer your question.
A former NFL player was arrested at a city council meeting in California after what he called an act of civil disobedience over a plaque with the acrostic poem that spells out MAGA. The plaque has drawn controversy from Huntington Beach residents, including former Minnesota Vikings punter Chris Kluwe. Kluwe spoke out against the plaque at the city council meeting.
MAGA stands for resegregation and racism. MAGA stands for censorship and book bans. MAGA is profoundly corrupt, unmistakably anti-democracy. I will now engage in the time-honored American tradition of peaceful civil disobedience. Get out.
The plaque was approved by the city council members and was privately funded, according to the city council.
I'll make a motion to accept it.
You still have the magical, alluring, galvanizing, and adventurous, and I would just really emphasize that words have meaning. Words have meaning. So, make America great again has meaning.
The plaque will be installed at a library to celebrate its 50th anniversary. Kluwe says he was charged with a misdemeanor for disrupting an assembly and held in custody for about 4 hours. CNN reached out to the police for a statement but has not heard back.
The dentist people getting my teeth cleaned. See? I'm just sitting down here. With all these goodies. Little mirror and a trophy paste with all this stuff that clean my teeth. So I don't know if I'm waiting for the doctor or for the hygienist, one or the other. So I'm sitting down here. It tastes really good.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
It's pina colada flavored.
Oh, that's what it is.
Did you want this one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the cherry.
Mm-hmm. I like this one. I like this one better.
It's like coconutty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I love my people. Lady Rose here. How y'all doing? To all my new subscribers, you're welcome, man. My returning subscribers, y'all know I love you. Guys, it's very hard for Meghan with this monarchy. It's really hard when I think about what happened to Princess Diana when she left that monarchy. They couldn't give her the opportunity to be out here. Something happened. And Meghan, a black woman, had the audacity to leave that place. Doesn't care about nothing of theirs anymore. Does not live on their taxpayers' money. She left and is doing good, has all the shows, and guess what? She's a talented actress. According to these people, if you are or have been part of theirs, married into that family, you can't leave and be successful afterwards. We all remember what happened to the Queen of People's Hearts. Right now here, you have these people, like this Dan guy, a man who has more progesterone than females, than myself, has estrogen and progesterone than all the women out here. Dan Wooten. He literally went on his channel on Twitter, or not on Twitter, what do you call that thing? Whatever you call that channel. He goes like, well, y'all need to sue Meghan because she's using a logo from some kind of Spain village or something like that, relative to that. And apparently that village has no money to sue Meghan. Guys, how many logos you've seen similar out here? There are lots of logos that kind of almost match each other. It's just a pretty little picture. Nothing to make big deal off of. Nothing at all. So right now here, I heard these people have they putting together GoFundMe so they could go sue Meghan. They just don't want Meghan to breathe, do they? But guess what? You won't succeed. Meghan is a black woman. Our ancestors are watching. Meghan just can't win. She just can't live her life. Like to these people, if you leave that place, means that you won't have ways to pay your bills. You can't do any business outside of monarchy. Because if you dare to try to do business and try to be independent woman, they're gonna be there. They're gonna put chains in the wheel of the car that you want to drive. This is what you did to our ancestors. You can't do it anymore. That time is over with, people. That time is over. So right now here, why these people, the Salty Island, fighting Meghan to this extent? It's ridiculous. She left you. She did not belong to you, first of all. And she was not really even getting paid by y'all. She paid money to remodel that Frogmore cottage. For your record, she bought her wedding dress. You need to send that dress back. Did you hear me? Y'all need to send that dress back here to America. Belongs to Meghan. Her money, none of y'all. You cling on people's stuff, take and steal everything that belongs to others. Because you are just that broke poor that you can't afford your own damn thing. Stealing from taxpayers. That's what y'all do. People living on welfare. That's what my pretty sister from Caribbean on a Baron's channel does say. I don't like you. I don't. Bunch of people living off of others' sweats. You have no shame. Y'all need to leave Meghan alone. And if you do not want to leave her, we're going to just ridiculous all of y'all guys out here. We're going to do it, and we're learning how to do it. We're learning from y'all. You brought the hate? Let's play the card. We're going to play it, and we're going to play good and very damn smart out of here. We're going to play this stupid, filthy hate game together. Well, we are damn good students out here. We learn good. We're taking notes. I hate you. So they just want to show the world, guess what? If you live this monarchy, there's no way you can make money out there. If you try to make money, try to live on your own and be independent, guess what? We're going to do whatever we're going to do. You can't do nothing to Meghan. She's American, born and raised American, California girl. Nothing to do with y'all guys, poor-minded people. Inbred, nonsense, stinky, weird, broken pieces of miserable people. Y'all need to leave Meghan alone. And her business is going to be out here, and guess what? We're going to advertise this business here, and you won't like it. We ain't going to put these damn cameras down. We are going to be here. It's the numeric fight. We're going to all fight with the images out here. And people, please, squatties, if you know a person called the People's Duchess, I'm looking for her because she did report me for posting one of Meghan's videos. That video is the videos that Meghan made on Instagram that I found on Cassie Brown's channel on TikTok. So she went and reported me to YouTube. So I'm looking for you, the Duchess of people. I don't know who you are, but I got your email and I sent you an email that you haven't responded to. If that video that Meghan made was filmed by you, I'm going to remove it. But if it wasn't filmed by you, it was filmed by Meghan, then I don't see why you went and reported me to YouTube. I don't want to be mad at the squatties. That's not what I do. And that's not what other squatties have to do out here. If we post a video, you're going to go and report us to the white man. That's not how we roll down here. I don't know what is the point of that report. Why did you go and report my video? I'm just so mad right now to even say anything relevant. Guys, I came from the dentist office. I went to clean my teeth. See my Timu teeth? I want to clean my Timu teeth. You know, I be cleaning my teeth. I go to the dentist, clean my teeth at dentist, and then go to Timu and buy those powders and clean my teeth. Yeah, I love to laugh, so therefore I gotta keep my teeth clean. You know? Not like them inbred. Inbred. I don't know how much money that we are really making off of these videos out here to stand up for our sister. So we are sitting down there, start reporting each other. Where is this one even coming from? The Duchess of people. You need to respond to that email there that I sent you. If it's other video viewers that I do have on my channel, tell me remove it, because guess what? There's fair use out there also to use videos to make a video off of and make your own comments after that. If I did use your video, if that Meghan's Valentine's video was yours, you are the author of that video from you gave it to Cassie Brown or my queen there on TikTok, ask me. You should have emailed me directly. Why contact the white man and tell the white man that I used your thing? I used your video so they could shut down my channel. Is that what you're looking for? I don't know if this is how we came out here to fight for our sister. Or I don't know who you really are. And I find myself also a member of you, not a member, what do you call? A subscriber of your channel. I subscribe on your channel. I believe I probably did watch some videos of yours. But instead of contacting me, sending me an email, you went and reported me to YouTube. So you just want YouTube to shut my channel. That's so sad, but anyway. Let me know which one of your video that I have on there so I could remove it. I want to be out here fight for Meghan like a piece. I do not want to get any hate or any kind of whatever like this from the squaddies. If you are a Success Squad member, because I saw you posting stuff about Meghan. And the only good thing you saw was to report me to a white man. If I have any issues with you guys from the Success Squad, I will come to talk to you directly. I won't go to third person and go report you to some of the people who don't even want to see your face out here. They do not want to even see Meghan exist. They don't want to see her children exist. They don't even want to see her husband be at peace. And here we're fighting for her, and then we are starting to report each other? We are starting to report each other's channels? Well, make it make sense. Make it make sense. Respond to that email there, whichever is the video, because I saw the video that it did. YouTube did send me to, did say that I copied your video, which is Meghan's video, the one she posted, with Archie opening the window, the door, and Meghan and the little baby with the princess Lilibet making the putting butter or whatever on the bagel. That's the little piece of the thing, and I found it on Cassie Brown. There was sound on it, and I went and removed all those sound on there and posted just that one there at the beginning of my video. I didn't know that it belonged to you. Or maybe you are Meghan Markle. You do not want people to sit down here to support you. Just let us know if that's the way to go. You know, I am a good student. I do listen one time and for all. I do not like having lots of headache. I just know I did not appreciate you reporting me to YouTube. That's not how we do it down here. We are oppressed. How can oppressed people report each other to the master? This is just wrong way of doing stuff around here. That's what happens when our race, we start something we don't finish most of the times because of this kind of stuff. That's not okay. Look at the other race, how they behave with each other. Some of them are even criminals. They are your leaders right now in the White House. Because they love each other and they support each other. But where is our support, y'all? And if the duchess of people, if you are not even a black person, you are another race, you are here to support Meghan or Harry. Why did you do what you did? Why do that? What is that gonna help you with? Yeah, my channel is gonna be blocked. Guess what? I will change the ID. I'm gonna open another one. If you do get this one here suspended because I used Meghan's picture where she's putting butter on bread with Princess Lilibet. And of course, YouTube doesn't condemn you to use anybody's content. You can still use it with or without permission for fair use. And you can reference them if it's a person, the person that you know. But I don't really usually put people's names because I do use multiple people's videos, because I told YouTube I'm gonna do reactions on videos from the squaddies. That's the description of my channel. YouTube is leaving me free, but you are reporting me. It's not like I just go on there and pick up the videos and just use them without saying anything. I do put in my comment. I make my own part of video to talk about whatever is happening. And I do leave you know, there's a way I can also remove the people that I post the video. I can still remove their names. If I do use the video, I can still cut their names out of those videos that I do make. But because of the respect to their whatever they did, I do give them credit by leaving their names there so you guys could see the end of the video that played, so you could see the person who posted it. And I do tell y'all guys to go follow them. And most of them are Success Squad members. I never had this kind of issues getting anyone from Success Squad reporting me out there. So the Duchess people, whatever I did to you, and that video viewers, if it was yours like I said, tell me so I could remove it. I can edit my video. But if you also found that video from Meghan, like everybody else is posting them on TikTok, let's use that video. Let's post it and share it with the squaddies. Why is that painful? Do you think that I'm getting any money from all those videos? Or even if I was getting money, why would you be mad about it? That's so sad. It's very sad. So Sussex Squad, if you want to contact me, just leave a message below my videos here. And I believe I do have an email address where you can contact me if you are mad that I did share a piece of your video. But my video, if you're talking about Harry and Meghan, to say good stuff about them, use my videos. Use my videos for free. I won't be against you. I won't be reporting you to nobody. Even if you were getting $1 million around here. You were getting really paid around here, I wouldn't report you nowhere. Because that's not how I was made. I was made to love the people who look like me or the people who don't look like me. I help anyone that I can help. You can use anything of mine. Ask me for anything that I have, I will give it to you. It doesn't matter how many hours I sat down there putting all these videos together. Use them. Let's fight for the truth. Let's fight for our sister. Let's expose these people together. So if you do see this person, the Duchess of people, or the People's Duchess, one or the other, please let the person know. I am looking for the person to confirm whichever of the video the person wants, or if the person want to shut down my channel, let her or him go shut my channel. I will open another one. Google is Google. I'll be all right. This will never stop me from fighting for Harry and Meghan. I will fight for these people until my last breath, until these people gonna stop this bullshit around here. Nobody's able to shut me up. That's not how I was made, like I told you all guys. I was made with different type of material, the solid one, I tell you that. All right, my people, please subscribe to all the success-friendly channels, and subscribe to my sister Weezy's channel, Elizabeth. I always call her Elizabeth, but Isabel Banks channel. Let's get the sister 10,000 subscribers. And also subscribe to my brother Baron channel. Let's get the brother to 100,000 subscribers so we could get him those that silver plate. Okay? And subscribe to all the other success-friendly channels. Let's get all of them to 10,000 subscribers each at least. I appreciate y'all. Please share my videos. And let this person know. I'm looking for the person who's trying to shut down my channel. The People's Duchess or the Duchess of People, one or the other. The name is like that on here.